So at 15 Valley Winery, this is actually the biggest winery in New Zealand, production-wise. Currently in the beautiful Marlborough area. This site has an intake capacity to process 50,000 tons of beautiful Marlborough fruits. Storage-wise, we currently can go from 40 to 45 million litres of wine. As a business, we sell our product in over 60 countries all over the world. Massive network of teams and sales teams from New Zealand all the way to Portugal, Asia, United States, you name it, you'll find our wines.
We have had a relationship with Centreport for a number of years. We've had a commercial operation running with them for well over a decade, but the majority of wine from the Marlborough region was going over to Nelson via truck. So we thought we'd have a crack at putting a product into the marketplace that would try and attract that volume to go down to Lyttelton for a couple of reasons. One is there's a resilience question that the industry needs to answer. They are struggling at the moment with one solution for everything, and rail gives them an alternative. And rail also, from a sustainability point of view, is a far better product and a way to move cargo.
Over the last sort of 6 to 12 months, we've worked collaboratively with KiwiRail to try and create options for the wine trade in Marlborough to rail that down and connect it to the shipping services in Lyttelton. It's growing. There is plenty of scope to continue to grow, and we've got a very long standing relationship with KiwiRail. We work very closely with them. KiwiRail with their investment program in the South Island with new locomotives and wagons to convert volume from road to rail and bring more volume to the port on rail, which is aligned to what Lyttelton Port is doing with our investment program and growth.
A normal production year, it never stops. We're literally dispatching wine from January all the way to December. It is winter here in New Zealand, but it's summer in Europe. From harvest to now, we've had to feed the markets. The wineries in the region are literally putting together production plans, clocking over 9 million to 10 million litres a week, just in order to meet these deadlines. Flexies are a really, really easy way in terms of dispatching wine. Think about it as a 70s old school waterbed. So basically, instead of being filled with water, it's filled with wine.
One of the challenges that we were given early on was, what if a container doesn't arrive? It's a long way from Christchurch to Blenheim. So we said, well, look, we'll bring some buffer stock ahead of time and store it at Spring Creek.
We have a team of 10 at the moment. We've got 2 team leaders and 8 CTOs. We provide a service for storage here of 20-foot containers and 40 foots as well. And we allow easy access straight down to Lyttelton Port via the main north line. 1 train service a day straight down to Christchurch exclusively. We send bulk wine down in bladders, so 24,000 litre bladders inside a container. But we actually work quite efficiently around moving those containers. They don't dwell on the ground, so we like to go straight from the truck to the wagon. It's less lifts, it's more efficient. We can fit 2 on a wagon, whereas a truck can take 1. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's less fuel, less wear and tear on the machines, and easier for the team.
So the CT site here in Christchurch has been here for 20 years or so. We're a 24/6 operation. We've got 23 staff. We receive containers from Hapag Lloyd which come down out of Blenheim. They come down on one of our overnight services and they're into Christchurch in the early hours of the morning. We then transfer them to our grids and then connect them onto the corresponding port shunt. For New Zealand and for KiwiRail and for our customers, it's very important that we're able to be the door to connect onto Lyttelton Port Company, both from a road point of view, because we get a lot of congestion locally getting out to port, we can get there direct, and it gives them the opportunity of just keeping it on rail end to end.
As a business, sustainability is more than just part of our business plan, it's part of who we are, it's part of our values. Being able to use KiwiRail in the shortest routes possible has really had a massive impact on our footprint.
Particularly for wine and food producers, that carbon question overseas from the purchasers who procure the product is really, really important, and that's getting more important over time. We've done some analysis and we're between 22 and 30% more carbon efficient railing all the way from Christchurch and back, as opposed to a truck just going over the hill to Nelson and back. So we can provide them a sustainable, reliable, more carbon efficient solution, which is being grabbed by more and more every day.
Sustainability is huge for us, and it means a number of things. You know, it means looking to decarbonise how we operate the port. You know, we're doing a lot of work around health of the harbour, but we're also focused very much on the Scope 3 emissions. So how do we make sure that we connect those things so we're using the least amount of landside transport to get the most done?
The key word that keeps coming is resilience, that fact that we know we can deliver and we can make good on our promises. In recent years, there's a lot of disruption around shipping lanes across the world. If we can't go through the shortest route between here and the Northern Hemisphere, our teams need to find a way to go the other way around. So being able to go through Nelson, Lyttelton, Auckland really helps those decisions.
One thing very related to the wine that we're looking to do is a lot of the wine product moves through to the US. A lot of other Canterbury exporters have product going to the US. We don't have a direct service here, so we see value in bringing a US service into Lyttelton, and that would be a game changer for wine and Marlborough, but as I say, also other commodities. We see the future is really positive, and that future has KiwiRail front and centre.
I think the New Zealand industry is still young, is still maturing, and there is potential for expansion. It is an exciting time that New Zealand is building the right rail and the right networks. So we just want to ensure that we can offer our support on that growth as well.
We thank Hapag Lloyd, who were the first shipping line to come on board with us, and Hillebrand Gori, who were the first sort of freight forwarder to come on board. And between the two of them, we've moved probably the thick end of 1,700 containers in and out of Marlborough, which is a great result. I think you'll see our footprint in this wine space increase over time dramatically.